Hey Virgo, I'm going to start again. Let's see if we can start again, Virgo. I apologize about that. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Let's I'm just waiting for YouTube to let you guys know that I'm on. For those who are here, can you let me know that you're here? I apologize about that. I'm not really sure what's going on. That was definitely not my camera. Okay, hey Helen. Now I thought it was my camera, but then I didn't even touch the camera and it completely went black. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's YouTube. Okay. You want to know what's so interesting? Yesterday, I caught up for one girl. She wasn't like a tarot reader. One girl kept on saying how she was getting kicked out. And I was like, oh, and I came in the maybe in the middle of her live, and she said that. And then I went to somebody else, and they were saying the same thing. So I'm not really sure what is happening. One girl was on her mobile, and I think the other girl was on her desktop. So I know for a fact that I saw that yesterday, but I thought the glitch was out. So hopefully this works. I know usually mobile does not follow the way it needs to, and I apologize about that. I apologize. We're going to go ahead and keep going. Hey, Drea. We're going to go ahead and keep going. We're going to try to keep the party going. You know, the thing was that I really didn't want to not do the reading, only because I can tell that the message in general is going to be really good. And I'm just not going to let you guys not hear what, you know, Spirit want you guys to know. This is really important. Like I said before, and actually Annoyance made a mention into how next year it is a 9 year, and that is absolutely correct. And like I said, a 9 talks about right at the precipice of change, right? Because when you hit a 10, you're at a 1, meaning the beginning of something. Okay. And usually the 9 is a critical point. 9s are always usually like the most, you know, strenuous times, very much push and pull, a struggle. You experience that in a 9. And so here with this banquet, it talks about how you're going to feel. You're going to feel happy because there's a completion of something you've been experiencing in this life. Something that has not been easy for you. Now, what could that be? You guys tell me, right? Some of you guys have been experiencing very tough love situations. You want to find love, but you have not found the right person. For others, it's been your health, it's been your money, it's been family, right? So here it talks about happy state of being. You can't be happy and sad at the same time, right? No, you can't. Now, even if we're saying that this is a love, okay, because who gives you flowers? That would be someone that's a romantic partner. And this is what I showed you earlier. Remember, I showed you guys the Leo. So some of you could be dealing with sorry, you guys got to forgive me. You could be dealing with a Leo, okay? Or this person has these type of traits. Usually Leo is very confident. They're very like good looking, or not necessarily good looking, but they're known to be very confident. And I don't want to say that all Leos are this way. I don't want to say that because that's just not the way it works. But I believe the type of person that you are attracted to has these kind of traits. Someone who's very determined, have a lot of willpower, you know. As a divine feminine, I'll use this as an example. You want someone to want you, to chase you, right? And a Leo is perfect for that. That's the type of energy this is. And some of you, the masculines, are in this energy. You're going to be in this energy to get what you want when it comes down to a partner. And how do you get what you want? Chocolates, flowers, romantic times, right? So that is what I'm seeing. Now, when we go ahead and clarify this, we're going to clarify and see maybe what kind of person and just all the reason that you're going to be happy here. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead. Let's keep going. I think we're okay. I think we should be okay. Chantel said, yep. And my B-Day is 9/9 and my my path number is 9. Oh, your path number, life path number is 9. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. If you are can hear me, can you guys please like the video, please, for me? I'll appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to show you. I have to get at least 5 likes. I'm going to show you what this card is. I'm going to show you guys anyway. This is so amazing. Look at what the next card is. It is literally clover. Clover. It says, what does it say? Lucky and what? Happy coincidence. So I want you guys to see how thick. Oh, look at this at the bottom of the deck. Look how thick this is. Okay. Oh, you guys got a strong love connection coming. Here it is again. This thing, what? Luck, happy coincidences, unexpected rendezvous, a good fortune, carefree time, right? Now, of course, there could be love situations you may enter where it's like a fling, okay? It's not going to be anything, you know, long term, okay? And that is, I want to be honest, that makes sense because it happens to majority of people, and where not everyone is going to be meeting their divine counterpart. However, can't two things be true, right? Can't you be connection and it's short-lived? But then you come across someone like this who is what? Your soulmate, right? What you guys would consider to be a twin flame, a deep soul connection. So I would think two things could be true at once. But either way, I do see that there's going to be some happy coincidences for a lot of you. There's going to be some good things that are going to come about in the year of 2025. Now let's go ahead. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I kind of want to put this here. We got enough room. Now let's go ahead. Let's get another one for Virgo. This is for Virgo. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo. Ooh, you guys had 2 that came out. You have a Sagittarius that came out. You guys also had a Aries. Okay, you got a lot of fire. You had all fire. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So for a lot of you Virgos, you're going to be dealing with fire signs. Or again, like I said before, it is the disposition of this kind of energy. Remember, fire is just, they'll go after you. They're just like, I just want it. Okay? And a lot of you are going to have these type of individuals. Now, say it one by one. Here with the King of Fire, this could be you. Of course, we know that this is also other people, but you know, what is the attributions that you can get off of this card? Well, with this one, this could be your drive, right? Usually when it talks about independent, you're financially independent. You're not necessarily relying on people. That means your money is together. Okay? You got it where you want it, especially if you've been having that type of issue. But then we also know, especially with me, you guys already know, anytime I see a King of Fire or King of Wands, that always represents a new person in my readings. There's a whole bunch of other cards and let me know that there's a person, but the King of Wands always to me represents someone new, not necessarily someone from the past. Sometimes it's a baby daddy, baby mama, right? But it always represents someone new majority of the time, unless you have a child by one, okay? But this is the energy. It is a Mars ruled person, someone to me who is very driven. And I love the fact that here it talks about they're a natural leader. And again, this could be you as well. You just have to be careful with the Mars plant rule. Are going to be coming across people who are very manipulative, okay? Those type of people are manipulative. A lot of you come to me and say, oh, yes, I'm dealing with this, right? Like, and I get what you're saying. Remember, that has to be diagnosed. I get what you're saying. The thing is that, remember, people are selfish. And when they want something to survive, they're going to do whatever they have to survive. And they don't really care who they hurt, okay? So some of you are going to be coming across some people who are not for you. And we saw that even here with the what? Where it says short-lived, a fling. And these are the type of people that will, talk your panties off. Or talk you out of money, okay? So these are the individuals you're going to have to look out for in 2025. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not really too much of a difference from what you've experienced the last 2 years. All right. Now, again, like I said before, you had the Sagittarian. It is a Jupiter energy. Jupiter brings you blessings. Now, that goes back to what we saw with the 9. We see what? Happy. We see happy coincidences, even with the clover. Clover talks about good luck. Same thing with the Jupiter Saturn ruled planet. Jupiter brings you blessings and good luck. Okay, well, that makes sense because all 3 of your first 3 rows, that's what it gave you. That's what it gave you. It gave you what? It gave you a soulmate. It gave you unexpected things that you don't expect, happy coincidences. It's giving you the ability to create, sometimes even reconciling with people, family, friends. I would say that you are in a very fortunate, lucky place. And that's what you're going to be experiencing in 2025. Now, I said I was going to go ahead and clarify. Oh, and then at the bottom of the deck, you do have communication. I do see that this is some type of contact with someone, in contact with somebody. We're going to put this to the side because, sorry, I want to see what this means. I want to see what that talks about. But let's go ahead. We're going to get these 2, and then these 2, and then these 2. Okay, that's how I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and clarify that bouquet and the King of Fire. All right, first that came out, sorry, I fell on the floor. First card that came out is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, when we're talking about money, this is hitting the King of Fire. So we pay attention to everything that it's hitting. And we also see that it's talking about the creativity energy. So let's just say you guys are looking for some type of like, you're another way to make your money. Anytime I see create, it is you trying to figure out a way to make more money. You're going to do very well. And I mean, to the point that some of you have accumulated a lot of debt in different areas, right? You are going to be able to pay off the debt. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is not necessarily the card that tells me that you're going to pay off the debt. A card fell, and that's how I knew, right? But the Queen of Pentacles is saying how well you're going to do financially, how well you're going to be. And you guys are going to do very well financially. Okay. And I also see that there's going to be, for a lot of you, a new love or a love that's going to come in, and it looks like it's going to go somewhere. I love the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles because it represents a very stable connection, and that is what majority you're going to experience. A very stable connection. And remember, the bouquet is a harmonious energy as well. For some of you, this person could live at a distance, though. I don't see that for everybody, but a few of you, this person could at a distance here. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Virgo. Let's get the clover. Clover energy. Wow, here it is again. Sun card. A lot of you are definitely dealing with a Leo. A lot of you are definitely dealing with a Leo. And I'm not really sure where that is in your chart, but it is coming out so much today. Because remember, the Strength card came out earlier, which is a Leo energy. Now you have the Sun. And remember, the Sun said what when we saw the bouquet? First word was what? Happiness. And again, the number 2, number 2 and number 6, 6 of diamonds. 2 talks about partnerships. Even if you wanted to use the number 6, there is something, you had a number 6 here. So there's your 6th house is activated in a way. Maybe there's been something that's been, stifling it or restricting way, dealing with your progressions of work, dealing with your organization skills, dealing with health or organizing or whatever, being able to plan. There could have been something that could have been a blockage in that house, in that area. But look at what it said. Like, that is going to be cleansed. Anything dealing with the Sun is a clean energy. So and then too, it look, there could be love that could be found through work or at work, because again, you got the 2 and the 6 together. So to me, you may actually go into business partnership with someone that you are in a romantic relationship with. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at. Just telling you what I see. Okay, I do see that at this time you guys are going to magnetize. I mean, I'm talking about being able to draw anything you want without effort. I'm not saying that you guys have been experiencing that. Not all of you are going to experience that, but some of you, it's just like you're going to wake up and then all of a sudden this is happening and this is happening and this is happening for you. That's what I'm saying. And that makes sense. The sun card actually talks about that, but we're hitting the clover that literally says happy coincidences. Even if that card wasn't there, looking at the number 2, the number 6, and the sun is the exact meaning. And a lot of you don't even know what I'm talking about. Because remember, this could happen around your birthday, or it can happen, I don't know why I feel like it could be around your birthday. I know that it's next year. I know that's August and September, but I'm telling you, that's what I feel. Okay? I feel like the beginning of the year, you guys are healing in certain areas. I don't know what that area is. I don't, but I feel like you guys are healing in a certain area. You know, the planets move. You don't experience hard times forever. So whatever it is for you, it's moving out of, the major planets are going to be completely out of each house in 2026. Jupiter is going to be moved. Uranus is going to be moved. Saturn and Neptune, all of those planets are going to be in complete houses. So how is that going to affect you? You should know your chart. Okay? So here with the sun, you guys are going to be experiencing happy times here. Okay, it's that you do not expect to occur is going to happen. Even the Queen of Pentacles talk about healing. You being at service to yourself and service to other people. So what is it that you're even doing for your working career? Let's say your own business. We already saw that the king of the Aries, king of wands, whether it is a Sagittarius or a Leo or Aries, it talked about someone being independent. So we're talking about boss-like energy, or you being in control of how you make your money. And being able to be in control of how you make your money, the sun is actually helping you because it is exposing you to other people. Other people get to see you. Other people get to see your products. Right? And how many people have I read for had their own business? Okay, so I know for a fact that a lot of you are going to be experiencing a uptick in how you make your money, the people that's going to come in, and some of you don't even know your business. You don't even know it. You just think that this doesn't apply. Okay? So your cards are absolutely magnificent. I have not seen not one bad card yet. All right? Now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get your last card for this read. I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking at the chat. So what says, I do. The only reason why I'm doing this, and I noticed it's working, if I go live for the bigger channel, for the signs that are bigger, it brings more traffic to the channel, right? Because I'm noticing a lot of numbers are starting. So they've been doing this to me for years. I already knew it was going to happen. But I had to learn how to do my own thing as far as tracking. So yeah. And I'm only saying this because I do know people have been complaining. I'll get back to it. I do have I have Libra in Q. I have Libra in your chart. I have Scorpio in Q. I have Aquarius in Q. So you guys will be in the morning, by the way. But yes, that's why I do it. Now we're going to go ahead and get the what is this, the wands, and we're going to go ahead and see what's up with this Sagittarius energy. Let me see. Make sure you guys can see that. Can you all see that? Hold on. I don't like for you guys to see the leg of my tripod. That's okay. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get the last deck here. Okay, thank you so much, Anointing Hands. All right, let's see what comes up here. This is for Virgo. Virgo. Oh my gosh. All right. So Virgo, you had the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What is that? Come true, Virgo. Okay. Now, a lot of you in general, I do see that there's going to be a very deep connection. Some of you are going to be in deep connections that's still going, and I have to be honest. I can't feed you a fairy tale. I can't say, oh my God, you're going to find the love of your life and you won't have issues. I don't see that in your reading. You're going to find the love of your life, but you still have to deal with certain planets for possibly another year and a half, particularly with Saturn being in the 7th house, but that depends on if it's the 7th house, if I don't know what your rising is, right? But technically, if you're Virgo sun, it's okay. So you have to deal with that planet for another year and a half or another year and 3 months. And Saturn is basically saying, if this is not your spouse, if this is not the supposed to be with you and they are not treating you right, what does Saturn do? It does what a daddy do. It'll kick them out, right? Because it creates hardship, or it doesn't create hardship. If the relationship isn't working, you'll feel it. You will see it, and you will be forced to make a decision. You guys get what I'm saying? So some of you are going to be disappointed on the love end. Not everybody, but some of you are. Okay? And it doesn't mean that it's a over thing. It just means that some of you guys are maybe seeing the person for who they are, possibly. Okay? Maybe they're not amounting up to what you want them to be. Maybe you have more than one person and you have to let somebody go. All right? That's just what it is. That's what I'm saying. A lot of you, I see that this person you can meet right outside your door. You can meet this person when you're, on a walk from house to the river down the street. Or you can meet this person at a familiar area, somewhere close where you live. Now, in the beginning of this, I saw that some of you guys are going to be dealing with someone at a distance, and that could be the reason why you may be letting them go. Something is getting in the way of a relationship, and I totally see it. I don't know if it's distance. I don't know if it's work. I don't know if it's because someone inability to make you happy, but there's something here. And so that's the reason why I see two different people, but I do see disappointment. Overall, I do see that you're going to be fully in love with someone. The Queen of Cups is talking about your feelings. You actually feeling this for someone. Okay, because it's sitting on top of the soulmate. And the most beautiful card you can have is the Queen of Cups, because both of you feel that energy. It's not just you. It's not just them. It's both of you equally feeling this love and affection. Okay, but I do see that there could be some disappointments along the way, especially if you are, a connection and it's short-lived. But it feels like if you are in a connection that's short-lived, your wish come true, your dream come true with that Nine of Cups. It was meant to happen. It wasn't meant to work out with those people. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pull a Oracle Tarot for you. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo. This is going to be the last one. I know it may be choppy, y'all. I'm not even sure until I look back on this, and I usually don't even look back on this. I'm not really sure what's happening with the camera over there. Last card that came out here for you is the Two of Springs. This is the Two of Wands. This is a partnership card. Always have been and always be my partner card. It has to be in harmony, though. When I see this, it lets me know that because I actually see a commitment in your reading, this is saying a forward movement. You and this person are going to be together in the future, meaning that you can plan your life with them. Some of you, the reason why it's short-lived, I actually said this for a sign the other day, the reason why it lived is because you are somewhat considered quote-unquote broken, and a person that you are attracting is lost. So you are going to have to make a decision. Like I said before, Two of Wands talks about decision. You have to make a decision who's going to be best and who's going to be fit for you. Now here it is, your money is getting right. Things are starting to formulate the way that you want, but there is something about your love life that's just not fitting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this, and this is what it says. Your vision, creativity, and dedication to your cause have brought you great success. In fact, it may be in your best interest to get a partner to assist you in your endeavor or expand in the number of people helping you. Now, I just said that, didn't I? Did I just say that there's going to be a partnership? Definitely with romance, but that can actually be as far as going into business with someone who romantically, because of that 2 and that 6. Okay? So a lot of you are not going to be by yourself as far as business-wise, and definitely as far as love, I'm not seeing it. Two of Wands action, how you see your future down the road, and this is what I'm saying. So that is what I have for you guys here today. Oh my God, thank you so much for putting up with me. I'm so sorry. I'm not even sure what's going on. Okay, we'll try to fix it, but anyway. You'll have a normal video a little bit later. Thank you guys so much. If you are interested in a personal reading, all the information is going to be down below in the description box. Virgo, I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.